like this. Okay?
That looks
I
like
should
it
mark
works.
this off. I should put little marks here. Okay.
All right. It'll be the Frank Show with Larry on the side.
What? No, well then,
No, I'm good. I'm good.
if that's a problem, we could do
I'm
we could rearrange this.
Good.
I hate when you do that. Welcome to the 1-year anniversary episode of the Better Half Podcast.
Yes.
The best podcast on the internet.
Who knew we'd make it a year?
Who knew I wouldn't have killed you in a year? Or vice versa.
It's been really cool. My friend, congratulations.
Congratulations, Mazel
Yes,
Tov. Mazel
absolutely.
Tov.
Absolutely. There
So,
you are. After a
yeah.
year, you're the one behind a big, giant, comfy desk. And here I am, Ed McMahonning it right next to you.
I bought this chair specifically for you.
You did, actually.
I mean, that is my video game chair,
Yep.
but I did buy that for you so we could have, so you wouldn't have to be sitting on a fold-out chair, was what you were sitting on. I painted this room for you.
I totally disagree with that part, but
What do you mean you disagree?
I mean,
I made this a studio.
you did actually. You really did. You went all in on this thing.
I did.
It's the 1 year. We're going to have our special guests come out in a little bit. We're going to have Jack Hanna from the San Francisco Zoo. And Joan Rivers is waiting in the wings.
Oh. She's waiting in the wings because she's got angel's wings.
I wasn't even going there, but
Bazinga.
I like it. Because we're an edgy podcast.
We're on the cuff.
I do consider us
J-Sco, what's up?
the R-rated podcast of the More of the Same Network.
We definitely, well, I've heard Chu's podcast, and it is curse-filled.
It is, but that's more of a PG-13.
He's more of a, I think...
He's FX channel. We're HBO.
I like to think of us as Skinamax.
Well, it could be. Depends on how many ratings we may need and how many more viewers.
We are up to. I'm proud to say we are up to. Are you ready, folks? Drum roll, please. We're up to 7.
Oh,
that was a quick drum roll. Sorry, 7 5-star ratings on iTunes.
That's awesome. All 5 stars.
All 5 stars.
That is actually hard for me
the
to
first
believe.
person who gives us 1 star. Oh, I'm going to find you.
I'm going to hunt you down.
That's right. Hunt
like
you
the
down.
game you are.
To Chinatown. So, where did we leave off in the last episode? I think we were talking about the perils of my kitchen.
Oh, we're just kind of.
I have stuff planned, but
I have no.
we have to
I don't know
continue
what
the
format
never-ending
it's on.
saga of my goddamn fucking kitchen.
Actually, yes. We're here at Studio B.
Studio B, my basement.
And I have to admit, to get down here, we do have to cut through the kitchen. And I will say, your kitchen looks marvelous, darling.
Thank you.
Marvelous.
It was 66 pure days of hell.
Is that the average time?
I don't know. It's the average time that my contractors did it in. But 66 days of hell. It is finally finished. I'm sorry. I just read a comment that made me laugh. It's okay, Jay.
Yeah, I'm not gonna have.
You use the A. You use the A at the end of it, so it's okay.
I don't even see the comments.
Well, I do. So
okay.
I will be doing this from time to time. I'll be reading comments live. But we have a lot of people watching, so I'm very excited. I promoted the hell out of this.
Good.
But
we'll see if this is reaching out to my neck of the woods.
Well, I tagged you in it, so
you did. So it should be over there.
Hopefully, you should get it. But
Hopefully.
as I was saying, 66 days of hell. I think the last time we left off, the countertops were supposed to be coming. They are installed. Everything is done. We had a slight snafu with the countertops when they came.
Really?
An hour and a half later than the guy said he was supposed to come, which was he said he gave me a window of 12 to 4:30. He came at 5:30. 5:30, 5:45.
Okay.
So he comes, and then I hear him talking to his boss on the phone going, yeah, boss, this doesn't fit. I'm in the other room, and I'm like, and I went to I go, excuse me, what? I go, no, you're not leaving until these fit. So he had to cut a little piece off of it, and it fit perfectly. And after that, it was boom, done. Good. Everything was done. So then my son's delayed birthday party was Memorial Day weekend, which just passed. And they said, we will guarantee you will have this kitchen done by the party, which was Sunday. They come Friday. to finish all the finishing touches. They had to paint. They had to do put the knobs on all the drawers and everything. And he leaves. He goes, "We'll be here all day and all night. We're going to get this done for you." I'm like, "All right." I actually happen to have the weekend off, which was nice. I rarely have a 4-day weekend.
It's one thing to hear him go, "We will be here all day," but when you hear him go, "We'll be here all night as well."
All day and night. We will get this done for you, no problem. So, so he comes, and I'm running errands throughout the house the whole day. I had to get because we had this party coming up. I had all my family coming up. It was like 25 people throughout the day. Had food to buy, had stuff to do, cleaning up the house, clean up the yard. So he comes, and 3 o'clock, I come up from the basement. I was doing something. I come up, and he's like, "All right, we're done." I'm like, "What do you mean done?" He goes, "Yo, we're done for the day. We'll be here tomorrow morning." I go, I'm like, whoa. I go, it's 3 o'clock. I go, "What happened to the I'll be here all day and all night thing?"
Yeah.
Now, look, I get it's Memorial Day weekend, but my fucking kitchen needs to get done. And I'm
that
like,
long? I think so.
Yeah. So Saturday morning, I have off. Rarely I have a day off, especially on a Saturday. 7:15 in the morning.
Oh,
I'm asleep. I hear knock on my door. I'm like, "What the fuck?" "Oh yeah, contractor's coming." 7 o'clock. Fine. My wife is off. Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
We're doing a ton of work around the house. Okay, I'm power washing fences. I'm power washing concrete for a barbecue that's going to be rained out on Sunday, which it did rain for most of the day. Then 12 bags of mulch that had to be spread out throughout the front and back. Okay?
Why are you putting dirt in the kitchen?
No, not in the kitchen. Meanwhile, all the time, they're working. Okay, him and Pablo Escobar. What happened? Okay, we lost the screen for a second.
That's okay. Don't worry.
Him and Pablo Escobar are working my kitchen. He paints the wall the wrong color.
Oh, no.
Yeah, so he's like, "Let that dry. Don't touch it. Let it dry, and then come back to it." And I'm sitting and I'm like, this is never going to get done. So I don't know if you saw my Facebook post at about 5:45 at night. I was going, "Get the fuck out of my kitchen."
Oh, yeah.
Just finish it and get the fuck out. They left at 6:45.
Wow.
And it was done.
That was almost
It was done
12-hour
enough
day.
to the point where they were going to have the party no problems. It's pretty much 99.8% done.
Yeah.
And, of course, I'm afraid to go in it because I know my OCD, I'm going to find every single flaw, which, of course, I did.
Mm-hmm.
And they will be coming back. I have a punch list of stuff that they have to come back. So, but it was enough to get the party. It's 99% done. I have a working kitchen. I don't have to come down here into the basement. We've unpacked tons of boxes.
Mm-hmm.
And thankfully, this fiasco of my life is over, and this kitchen will be done by the time I turn to dust. This kitchen will still look great.
Good.
Okay, so that's done. No more will we be talking about my kitchen.
Until next week.
No, Roseanne Barr will not be calling in. So mulch, that sounds like something in a guy's underwear. And hook me up with Pablo Escobar. Okay, well, all right. So I'm not going to I have to read these later. So
yeah, it's going to be tough.
Yeah, so
all right, good.
So 1 year done in the books, 26 episodes. This is episode 27, of course.
Okay.
And I just want to know, what were some of your favorite moments, if you could think of any, from the last year in this podcast?
Oh, I was just going to think podcast in general, like when I got yelled at from the one that I listened to.
Oh, yeah.
I got to say, first of all, before I get into that part, I just want to say this, that kind of the genesis of how this whole thing started, and how you desperately just wanted to talk and get things off your chest and just be the angry human being you enjoy being.
There will be a rant episode coming up soon.
Oh, absolutely.
So just so you know.
I got to say, and it took a not coercion. Coercion?
No, it took me going, when are we doing a fucking podcast?
Every week.
When are we do? Oh, you had this one on your podcast. Oh, that's okay. What about me? We've been talking about it for a fucking year. And no.
Yeah.
Nothing. And then finally I had to go, I came up with an actual idea and said, we're doing this week.
Yeah, that's what it was. And then we did it. And then the first few episodes, actually for a while, we were doing it from my studio,
Correct.
Studio A, where I live. And then we came over here, Studio B, and then that's where Frank started changing everything around. And I really do have to say that since doing this show, this is so much fun. And
I'm having a blast.
And I mean, even though we do it every other week, it still feels it's been a joy to be able to do this podcast for a year. And there's a lot of times I want to put you through a wall. And this was even before the podcast. So I kind of...
Why would you say such hurtful things?
No, this is all in love.
Oh, okay.
And I did question myself going, am I going to be able to do this and put up with him?
Put up with me?
For a while.
Why did my Xbox just go on?
Something just went...
My Xbox just went on by itself. No, down there.
Something went sentient.
Xbox One just went on by itself.
Oh, boy. It's learning.
What are you doing, Frank? What the hell was that? Why is that on?
It's probably updating.
Okay.
Or someone hit a button somewhere. So
the controller's right here, so I don't know.
So this has been an absolute joy doing, and it's really, where I am with the retro gamers, very PG, kind of like how I was joking in the beginning, and then the Yin and Yang podcast is just fun because we've actually been doing skits and everything. So that's skits. We've been doing good on that one, but this one I just kind of let it all hang loose, and even my parents have probably learned a new thing or two, unfortunately.
Yeah, that's the thing. I have people who are learning a few things about me, and I keep forgetting who I keep telling about this podcast. So I'm not going to censor myself because I'm 44 years old at this point. I don't care.
Yeah,
I don't care.
Honestly.
I'm actually waiting for the meteor to hit.
The sun's going to supernova eventually, and none of this is going to matter. It's inevitable. It's going to happen.
The way I see it is this. This we do every other week, and I love it. I've always said that I needed... Someone once said to me in college
I need to back off the mic.
That I need to back off the mic. Still, after a year, I can't figure out this goddamn mic.
If we start redlining or anything on your end, you don't get that, really...
People
just let us
tell
know.
us.
Let us know.
Tell us.
We're so unprofessional. It's ridiculous. And we're going to be doing a professional podcast soon.
Yes. We will be actually visiting. We'll get to that. But years ago, someone said to me, you need your own talk show. And I agreed with them 100%. But so, obviously didn't have the funds or the know-how to get my own talk show. I could have done a whole Tom Green thing. But
my bum is on their lips.
Yes.
My bum is on your lips.
So I did the whole blog thing.
You did, and it was a good
twice.
Blog. Yeah.
And but with life getting in the way, I don't have much. I don't have much time to sit and write. I do like to write, and I have about 12 stories in my computer that are a quarter of the way done. Mm-hmm. So that never gets done. And then you started to. I don't know. Does anyone else know? You don't have any underwear on underneath this desk. You got me.
Apparently, I look very disheveled, so I'm trying to figure that one out now.
I'm loving the quotes.
Already going into this podcast, I was already very self-conscious about how I look on the camera.
This is Ralph, by the way. This is Ralph, the Ralph. He's one of our co-hosts.
Yes.
He's very silent.
Yeah, as he should be, but he's got the the bowler
he has different hats every time we go live.
He does, actually, yeah. He had a cowboy hat that one time.
Frank has no pants on. Why does everybody think I have... I do have pants on.
Last time we talked,
we were
hanging out. Yeah, thank God we weren't live.
You have issues with that. But, what was I saying? Oh, so then I did the whole blog thing, and I, whatever. So then you started doing the podcasting thing, and I immediately was like, this is it. This was what I need to do. And then I began myself to start listening to podcasts, just trying to get ideas. And of course, now I got hooked on podcasts. I listened to about 27 different podcasts.
It's the new radio.
It's the future.
It really is.
So and then here we are a year later, and obviously our format has changed a little.
I figured it was going to, and I kind of knew that on my end, obviously. In the beginning, the whole reason we call it the better half, because we actually shockingly we agree on a lot more stuff than I thought we would.
Yes.
In regular stuff,
we thought we was going to be a point counterpoint thing, but
life married versus
we're
life
such
single.
Good friends that
we're the best friends, the bestest.
Wait, what about my buddy?
My buddy,
wherever he goes, I'm gonna go.
No, wherever I go, he comes
that
along.
Kid,
my
I hated
buddy,
his hair.
My buddy,
and me.
Remember Kid's sister?
Yeah, that was. Ugh. It's the next Stern and Fa Fa Fooey. No, I invented podcast, Robin.
You know what? I am pretty much Gary because when I wear headphones, I always wear. Gary Delabate and Jim Norton do the same thing. They wear it on one ear. They always have one of the cups off an ear.
Did I ever tell you the time?
And I do that.
Did I ever tell you the story of when I met Baba Booey at, I guess, the building that Stern shoots out of?
The Sirius XM studio?
No, it was before Sirius.
Oh.
It was when he was at K-Rock.
That would have been the only place, yeah.
When I worked in production.
Okay.
This is there's something called in production called a grip truck. Mm-hmm. Grip truck holds all the lights and the lighting equipment, and we didn't have a permit to shoot to have the truck on the street.
Okay.
So my job was to stay with the grip truck. If you have to move it, drive around the corner, find another spot.
Gotcha.
So that was my whole job. I got paid good money that day to just sit in the truck. But in the beginning part of the day, they were actually, I think, Stone Cold, Steve Austin.
Okay, yeah, Stone Cold. Yeah.
Not
the ice cream.
I always get
Mike Tyson called him Cold Stone. So.
Seriously. It's wherever I go, he goes. Okay, thank you, Dennis. Dennis from he's going to be the podcast we're going to be going on.
Oh, okay, cool.
He was a guest on Stern's show that day. We were in another part of the building doing another shoot. At the end of the day, they're bringing down all the camera equipment, all the lighting equipment. I'm loading it into the truck, and here comes Baba Booey waiting for his Lincoln, his town car, you know?
Okay.
So I'm sitting there on top of the grip truck, and he's maybe 10 feet in front of me, and I'm just going... Now, like, I'm not a big Stern fan. I liked Stern when he had the TV show.
Yeah.
But on the radio, I just could not get into him. And then when Opie and Anthony came along in New York, I started listening to them. Yeah. But and I'm just going and he's like, yeah, hey, how you doing? And I just keep going. I'm just going, and I'm just going, Baba Booey. Oh, and he's like, yeah, original, you're funny. And I'm like, and like he's sitting there with his teeth, and I was just like, and finally, like, he's just waiting for this town car. I was just relentless. I just kept going and going, and finally he goes, all right, Dick, I get it. And he gives me the finger as his town car comes in. He goes, and I'm like, bye, Baba Booey, bye. Not much. I thought it was funny. I guess you had to be there.
No, it's pretty funny.
So
all right, so this is us. This is now us.
This is us. That's a good TV show. Oh, Larry. You watch that This Is Us show?
I never watched This.
Okay, is Us. My wife watches it. Got me into it. He's like, yeah, no, I do. And
I have parties every week.
Let me tell you, that guy who he played, what's his name, Jack or whatever. He played. He played. He played Rocky's son.
Oh, I know who you're talking about.
He was in Heroes.
I know who you're talking about.
Yeah.
I know of who you're talking about.
Yeah, he was in the TV show Heroes. Yeah. He is like the perfect father and husband in the world. So it's like every Tuesday I'm like, yeah, I can't compare to this guy. He went back in. He saved the dog. The house burns down. Blah, blah, blah. Oh, Jack, you're wonderful. You're wonderful. You're the best dad in the world. Good for you. This is us. Ugh, pisses me off because I can't compare to that guy.
Tooey.
Who writes for him? Jesus.
Does he?
I don't know. Geez, probably. Sorry.
Oh, all right. So where okay. 1 year. Thank you very much. It's
some highlights from last year.
Highlights.
I would say episode 4, the Frankie episode.
Yes, that is
NC-17 episode.
Wow, I've never had to do. I edit all the shows, and
Larry's our producer.
It's not brain surgery. Trust me when I tell you. But you got to sit there and cut and everything like that. But with Frankie, what the hell? I mean, for this podcast, the fact I had to bleep you is...
He's still mad at that. Because I spoke to him the other day. He was at the party Sunday, and he's like, I can't believe you had to freaking delete me, edit me. What? Because you two bunch of pussies, you can't freaking say names? So what? I said names. I'm like, you said names of people's wives that we know. You can't, you guys are afraid you're going to get a lawsuit? Nobody listens to your fucking podcast. That's what he says. I'm like, oh, thanks for the support. And then I said to him, I go, are you like all caught up on our podcast? He's like, no, I don't listen to it. I got. I'm like way behind. I'm way behind. I'm like, oh, thanks for the support. I love my family. So
no, that whole episode was hysterical, especially when he just dropping names left and right.
Dropping names of. But did you see this one's wife? She was so hot. Who? This one. And I'm like, no, you can't say that name.
Back it up.
Again?
Or just back up the mic.
You back up the
There
mic.
you go. Good. You're good.
That mic's a jerk.
You're good. Another episode, probably my favorite episode, was a recent one, the March Babeness.
March Babeness,
Classic.
my favorite. I mean, we had such a ball with that episode.
Really did.
I mean, obviously, if you listened, you know Leah Thompson, still no cease and desist order, thank God. Still no response, so she's not getting her award until she responds. Beat out Pam Anderson for this year's the 2018 March Babeness Award. Which was our own version of March Madness bracket busting.
What I loved about that episode is that we really analyzed everything. We really took it to heart. It wasn't just a straight, look at, these two guys are just, putting women up and comparing it. No, we took in their body of work. We took in their history, their longevity,
the way they aged gracefully.
That, how they were, sexually with a feathered companion, which is what ended up Leah Thompson winning it.
Yes, Leah Thompson. I mean, the fact that she won. I mean, honestly, she won on the Howard the Duck scene.
Oh, absolutely.
And
what was that other movie you said that she was in?
All the Right Moves with Tom Cruise, where she was topless for about 7 seconds.
That's.
But we're not about that.
No, not all.
Okay. Yeah. And of course, the one, the only, Lorraine's Baines McFly. The mom, the MILF, the high school sweetheart.
Of course, yeah.
The hashtag Me Too, 1955, Biff Tannen. You son of a bitch, you.
I'm going with Calvin Klein.
Someone just wrote, I was told Kato Kalin would be here today. Was that a farce? Is that what you do? Lure people in with the hopes of seeing a huge celebrity like Kato Kalin? We actually got a phone call last minute from Kato Kalin. He was held up, and he will not be on the show. So I apologize for that. We were given false information. We will hopefully have him on a future episode.
Well, not false information. We were just
we weren't given enough information by the time I posted that to change it. So
Broncos have a tendency to just kind of not really start up and
Kato Kalin.
Yeah. What's he doing nowadays?
I don't know. But anyway,
thank you everyone who's writing in happy anniversary.
Support.
We do see it. We appreciate
it. We have a lot of people. I'm pretty excited about that. So I don't know. They should tell you when people leave, too, because actually they shouldn't.
I was going to say you'd be so paranoid watching that part.
Thank you. Happy anniversary, Chew.
That's who said it?
Okay.
No,
Anthony just said happy anniversary.
No, because I get the comments, but I don't see who's writing.
Okay.
Who want? Well, the world does need more Kato Kalin. I agree with you.
Absolutely.
I think VH1 needs more Kato Kalin.
You don't see their names. You just see the comments.
Yeah, it's weird. Only names. Weird. I mean, no names come up.
All right.
Whatever.
Well, anyway,
so other highlights of the show has to be our go-to, the cold opens.
I love the cold opens.
The cold opens are amazing, and it was never meant to be part of the show.
Right.
It just really, that first episode, I just hit play.
Yeah, I when I do listen to the podcast, I literally after I hear the cold open, I pause it and I text you. And I go, spot on. Yeah, I think out of the 26 episodes, I think there was one that was like, nah.
Not all
of
them.
But let me tell you, there were ones where I loved episode 24 when we did the 24.
Oh, yes.
TV show open.
My favorite is, I think it was episode 13, when you're like, here we are, episode 13. And I go, yeah, could have been 26.
I literally LOL'd. That was just wild, wacky stuff. And I got to tell you, I one of my favorite episodes was when our president, Donald Trump, just comes down out of nowhere.
He does. Not so much the live shows. He always seems to be a little busy during the live shows.
Yeah,
but he loves coming in.
He does. He's a big fan of the
regular
show. Has not retweeted any of our tweets, or does he follow us? But
that's okay.
I guess look, he's busy. He's the president. I get it. But always a supporter of the podcast.
Yeah. For such a small podcast, for two blokes from Brooklyn, we do have a lot of celebrity guests who enjoy coming in. I mean, we tried getting them to come here today, but unfortunately, a lot of them were busy.
Scheduling isn't it? We have obviously Richard Dreyfuss is a big fan. Harry Carey from Beyond.
Yes, that's weird.
It is weird, but hey, I don't question it.
Oh dear.
What?
Oh boy, we just got presented with an FMK.
What?
F, marry, kill. Okay.
Okay.
All right, here we go.
Okay.
So we have F,
Jesus.
marry, kill. See, here's the weird thing. I think my parents are watching, so my language may be curved.
Okay, FMK.
So,
Fuck, marry, kill.
yeah. Present
Our
it.
choices are Roseanne Barr, Joy Behar, and Whoopi Goldberg.
Ooh.
Yeah. Okay. You want me to go first?
Hold on. I gotta. Okay. All right.
Okay. No, we're not taking calls, Anthony. Sorry. I already almost gave out your number once on the internet. I'm not
I don't think
I
I've ever told him that.
Yeah. Okay. Roseanne Barr, Joy Behar, Whoopi Goldberg.
All right. Okay. So I'm gonna have to. All right.
You go.
I would. Ooh, man.
They were all horrible choices. Kill yourself and be much happier. There you go.
I would have to say, I
got it.
All right, you go.
Okay.
Because I can't even think of it. My head's going to explode.
Can I be drunk when I fuck her?
We're stymied.
Can I be drunk?
We have
All
to.
right. I'd fuck Joy Behar. I'd marry Roseanne. And I'd kill Whoopi.
You know what? That actually, I think mathematically, that is the only way
because
that turns out.
I could fuck her from behind.
This
and
is
I have
true.
To look at her, and Roseanne's pretty funny. So
I mean, I haven't been a fan of her since the '90s. So I personally was never, ever since the whole national anthem thing, I was.
Steven Seagal wants to call in.
Oh, careful! Be careful of Angry Seagal.
He's not. We don't have it set up, so it's not going to happen.
I do not need to deal with Angry Seagal again. Okay. Check out the Yin and the Yang podcast for Angry Seagal. It was hysterical. But yeah, no, I agree with that.
Okay, same as me.
Yeah.
All right.
So, all right.
Some of my other one of my other favorite moments was the Tinder episode. I think that was like episode 2 or 3.
No, wasn't that because of Frankie?
No, it might have been. Yes, it was. He challenged you.
He did.
That's
and
right.
I failed
he
miserably.
challenged you to get a Tinder swipe. But
a date,
that didn't
if you
work
will.
Out, so.
No, I'll get into that on a different episode where I'm not live and I can edit myself. As far as how we were about to go talk about it, but as usual, we go way off topic.
Off topic,
which is fine. This podcast started life married versus life single and how we were going to compare, but I don't date. And it really, it's for no other reason than just I'm not interested.
You're a liar.
No, for real. Well, I mean, yes, I would like to date, but at the same time, I also like enjoying doing whatever I want to do, whenever I want to do, and pretty much getting whatever I want to get and doing. I already said that.
You don't want.
It's very selfish.
You do not want to open up your life and your what's the word I'm looking for? Interests. You don't want to share your interests with anyone.
I would love to be able to go to a wrestling show with a wonderful woman. I would love to go to Comic-Con with a wonderful woman. I would definitely love to do those things. But you don't want to.
Yeah, if it was Dutch, you don't want to spend your money on women.
No, what are you kidding me? That's all I do is spend money on women.
Yeah, true.
Let me rephrase that statement. When I go out with friends, I don't feel obligated, but I'll always pay for dinner or for going somewhere. I'll flip the bill. It's just even with regular friends, not even people I'm interested in.
Oh, by the way, I owe you $55
for what?
The ticket.
Oh yeah, it's got an email. Those are printed and they'll be on their way.
Okay, yeah. So just reminded me.
So I am interested. It's just again, I just kind of like it's a very selfish thing, I just like being able to do what I want when I want and not being responsible for somebody else. Also,
you can stop at responsible, period.
This is true. This is very true. I also snore like an animal, so I always get a little weary about that.
What, you don't want to fall asleep in bed with someone? Okay, I know what snoring sounds like. You really need to do that on the microphone. Am I coming in clear, by the way? By the way, people, let me know if I'm too low, high, let me know, please, because apparently I still can't figure this out.
So we just go now, just two friends.
We go off on tangents, yeah. Two guys talking about stuff.
Friends talking. I was going somewhere with this. Now I completely forgot. So, Tinder episode. That's right.
Yes, the Tinder episode.
We will have in a future episode, probably a very soon future episode. We're going to set it up probably through Skype, so it probably won't be a live episode. A friend of mine I'm going to give a shout out right now. Co-host of a wonderful podcast called the PS Midnight Cast, Brandon. They talk all things nostalgia. I just had him as co-hosts on the Retro Gamers because Anthony is just jet setting around the world. He's on his way to Italy right now. And he told me about some of them, and they're legit hysterical. He's had some Tinder issues, let's say, that are just very, very funny. So we're gonna revisit the whole Tinder thing very, very soon in a future episode. Stay tuned.
Stay tuned. Okay, so moving on.
I'm trying to think any other fun. The call-in segment was a complete disaster.
Yeah, I really would like to know who the hell gave us the soundboard.
I still don't know who that is.
I mean, it had to be somebody we know.
Oh, I think I know who it is.
I have a few ideas who it was, but pretty funny. Yeah, those soundboards were fine, and we did have one or two. We had about a few callers. We had a few female callers.
Absolutely. I've been told I snore terribly, so that's how I know. So I think I get the comments before you do.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Hello, Tara. Thank you for the 5-star rating.
Glenn, thank you for the share.
Yes. So I actually have some emails.
Okay.
From some people, including our good friend John from Pasadena, I believe from California.
And
I think it was Pasadena.
What makes him great is we absolutely do not. I'm trying my best not to use the word legitly. We absolutely do not know who he is, and he's a fan of the show. He found us on YouTube.
On YouTube, right?
And he's a fan, and that's awesome.
To me, that's cool because I love looking at the analytics of the podcast and seeing that we have 13 listeners in the Philippines. And I do know one phrase in Tagalog, which is their language.
I didn't even know that was a real thing.
Umututka. And that means, did you fart? Because my sister-in-law is Filipino, and that's what my brother taught me. So, but
fair enough.
Last episode we were talking about Real World and Road Rules and how I applied for season 1 or season 2 of Road Rules. But so he writes, John writes, "Hey Frank and Larry, I was just old enough and I applied for both seasons 2 and 3 of the Real World and Road Rules. Didn't get either one, but got a form letter back for Real World season 2 saying I wasn't what they were looking for, whatever that means." I didn't get anything back. He got a form letter. I got nothing.
So that means he went further than you.
Yeah. Yep. Oh, God. So as for hotel stays, we were talking about tipping in hotels. I always tip $5 a day, regardless of the length of the reservation. I sure as hell wouldn't want to clean up after someone, so I respect the people that do.
Especially after me.
Well,
$5. I feel like that's a lot.
No,
okay.
$5 a day. That's what I think. I said the same thing.
I was thinking like 2 or 3.
2
a day.
You're a cheap ass.
There's a lot. They clean
you
a lot
also
of rooms.
tip on credit cards, so let's not even go there.
There is absolutely nothing wrong with that.
There's absolutely everything wrong with that.
People?
Most people,
Let's
listen,
hear from
a
you.
lot of companies now, they don't take out taxes for the tip now when you tip on credit card. But when it first started, I know you would tip the guy, let's say $3 or whatever, who dropped off your Chinese food. He'd get like $2.50 out of it or something, whatever. They would take a percentage. Not anymore.
Well, you're supposed to pay your taxes, so it should go somewhere.
But these, come on. Whatever. You pissed me off. And the last thing he writes was, by the way, I'm not archiving shit for you guys unless you pay, of course. Because we told me. So, hey, listen, John, when we get paid, you get paid, okay? It's that simple. So thank you for your support. Thank you for the email. Keep them coming. And
who just commented, I also now tip on credit card?
Let's see. Jim Fusco?
Oh.
Your buddy Jim?
Jim, yeah, it's my cousin's husband.
Should I be like dropping people's names out?
Well, maybe not last names.
Okay.
Even though technically I know
right, so
that's not.
Edit that.
No, don't worry about it.
Even though
cool.
it's live.
That's my cousin's husband. You met him at the Super
Bowl.
Hello,
Eric. Hello, Beth.
Oh, okay.
Your mother.
oh, I thought someone said. Okay.
No, I'm just.
Hi, Ma.
Okay, so another email. You ready? Okay.
Yeah, let's do it.
We have an email from DJT45@usa.gov.
That's not a made-up email.
Dear Frank and Larry. Oh, this is our friend. First of all, I want to congratulate you both on a year of great podcasting, okay? You know, the better half is huge. Simply huge, okay? Oh, this is from Donald Trump.
Oh.
I listen often, so does Mike Pence and Melania.
Oh, okay.
I plan on listening to
Melania.
the next episode on Air Force One, okay, when I'm on my way to China.
How do you spell that?
CHI-NAH. I also want to say that I want to donate the next quarter's salary to the More of the Same network.
Wow.
That name is catchy, okay? Very catchy, okay? So, Larry, please split the money accordingly. 75% to the better half, 20% to the retro gamers, okay, and 5% to the yin and the yang. Little Rocket Man needs to step up his game. Mr. Trump. Finally, I look forward to the 6.5 years I have left in office, listening to the #1 podcast to grace the internets. 45 out. Sincerely, Donald J. Trump, 45th President of the United States.
Wow.
I'm printing that up. That's
Absolutely.
going on the wall.
What is that? DJT
45 at USA.gov.
Okay. That's awesome.
That's insane.
I find it weird where normally he would call in, but sending an email is cool as well. He's busy. He's a busy man.
That's crazy.
I have to be able to look out now for that money.
Yeah, well, it's got to go into our account.
Yeah.
So, okay, next one is from...
Hi, Dad.
Dear Larry and Frank. This is weird. It's just a bunch of numbers. It's me, Richard Dreyfuss. Happy anniversary from Richard Dreyfuss. Okay. Thank you, Richard Dreyfuss.
And thank you for the autograph, Mr. Dreyfuss. It was great meeting you.
Oh, that's right. You met him at Chile.
I did. I got him to sign Jaws on Nintendo, whatever it's called.
Never tip on credit card ever. Frank is right. Thank you.
Who?
Something one of my friends wrote that.
Okay.
So. Hi, Jess. It's coming from Nigeria. Oh, the money. Okay. This one is from Cubs Lover 123.
Oh, I wonder who this could be.
Excuse me, I have to get a drink. We're live, people.
Cubs Lover 123. This email can go one of two different ways, so we're gonna.
I'm gonna read it just how it's written. Hey, what the hell? Hey, Larry, happy anniversary. Why not me? What the? Best podcast around. I listen to it on my cloud here in heaven. Hey, I should start a podcast. I'll call it, Hey, it's me, Harry. Hey, Frank's pretty cool. He needs a solo episode. Hey, what's going on? Where's Rippo? Cubs win. Sincerely, Harry Carey.
It's on the cloud.
Hey, listen, I don't make this stuff up. Okay, so we have one more email, and this is from... Ew, I don't know if I should read this one.
Oh, what do we got?
sleepygirls22 at AOL.com. AOL? Who's still on AOL? What?
Nothing at all.
I'm just going to read it.
Go for it.
Dear Frank and Larry, I would like to take this time to congratulate the both of you on your year of success now on the podcast. And speaking for myself and my wife, Camille, love that you have included us in your successful world. I apologize for not making it there in person. Listen, that's what you're 6
Look, you are just reading it.
I'm currently stuck in Pennsylvania for the foreseeable future. I wish you both much success, and hopefully you'll be smart enough to hold on to riches and not lose it like I did. Very truly yours, Fred Cosby, a.k.a. The Cos. P.S. Pudding, pill, pudding, zzz. Well, that's uncomfortable.
I feel like some of these people just don't know how to write emails.
I want to know how we got the name sleepygirls22 at AOL.com when AOL doesn't even exist anymore.
Not only that, who are the first 21?
Well, yeah, so that's just awkward.
Buttafuoco.
You never hear about Richard being creepy to women. Richard Dreyfuss. Do you tip hookers? Oh, shit. That's from your mother.
Oh, my God.
That's the best moment of the year right there. Good night, everybody. Wow. What? Your mother just threw you under the bus.
Well, to be fair, that is... look.
It is a fair question.
Look, if you're in Nevada...
question.
If you're in Nevada, where it's legal, do you?
I've never been to Vegas.
Well, it's illegal in Vegas. You gotta go 60 miles outside Vegas.
To the Bunny Ranch?
Yes.
Okay.
I think you do tip there. And then is it based on performance? Is it based on how little she's crying afterwards? Is it based on,
I can't believe I just did that with him.
Yeah, if you get a hooker to say that, man, you done something wrong.
There's a guy I work with.
Here we go.
There's a guy I work with who, because I work with him, will remain nameless, but he doesn't even know what the internet is, so it really doesn't matter. But years ago, there's something a little off with him. He, I guess, got a lady of the evening, lady of the night, a hooker.
Okay.
Escort. And back in the day, this was many, many years ago, apparently she took his $50 and took off and never came back. So
there you go. That's how that. Oh, you mean before anything happened?
Oh, before anything happened.
See, that's just wrong.
That's
you go there. You got to trust.
I think he met her on a corner and said, "You just wait right here, sweetheart."
That's a verbal contract. So
I would not know.
That's.
So yeah, wow, that was Beth. That was.
It was probably my father.
Brutal.
Who fed her the loin.
Yeah. So so anyway, so yeah, so it's been a good year. It's been a good year.
It has. It really has. And here's to another one.
Here's to another one.
Yeah.
We're gonna the show is constantly
evolving
and reforming itself.
Maybe devolving sometimes.
We have a lot of things planned for the upcoming year. Hopefully we have some guests coming up. We actually do have some guests planned. Real guests.
Actual human beings.
Not phone calls. We're going to actually have people in studio. We have enough mics now to
honestly. I feel like this is like a very like Wayne's World type situation.
Excellent.
Like in the basement and like they come down into the basement. So,
well,
let's do the Scooby-Doo ending. Okay. Oh, you gotta do
whatever.
It's a great movie. A good sequel, but a great movie.
Oh, your mother is filthy.
What? Don't talk about my mother like that.
She's saying very rude things. I'm shocked.
Very rude.
I was very injured. Okay, well, on a great note,
my mother is a saint.
We have to do a little shout out because we got a
gift.
We do.
Gift.
And
this is I feel like it won't stretch over. So
well, no, I'm going to hold it up. Well,
we will hold on. We will post this on Facebook,
on Instagram,
and on Instagram when this is over. But go right ahead.
There is a customer on my route. As some of you know, I am a letter carrier for the United States Postal Service, which I just love.
I wish I was doing that.
Get me out of this hellhole. And I have a customer around who I just recently found out was a pastry chef, and we gave her a shout out last week on the last episode. And she's quickly become a fan of the show. And I got a message from her saying, "Well, am I working today? If so, I have something for you." And for our 1 year anniversary,
do you you know what? Only because I want the people to be able to see it. We won't be able to because the way I position his mic. No, and I'm not going to be able to zoom in. Well, I could zoom in on it.
See it. Hold on. I'm going to make sure that the cake does not slide. But she made us a cake with our logo on top of it.
Hold on. All right,
what are you doing? Okay.
All right, there we go.
It says the better half.
It's our logo on a piece of cake.
This is the most awesome thing I have ever seen. This is whoa! What happened?
I'm trying. That's the best I can zoom in.
Okay, there you go. It's cool, and this is. We're gonna dig into this right now. So
we're gonna eat live on the air.
Why not? You burped on the air last week.
That's radio gold.
Okay, and it's not radio gold. It's 1987. Robin, that's radio. Don't do it anymore. So okay, we're back. Okay, and we're back.
Well, I remember one time I did an unboxing video years ago of what was it called? Nature snacks or something. Some sort of health snack thing. You got like a free trial bag. I'm like, all right. So this is when I was doing a lot of unboxing videos.
Right.
So I do this unboxing video. I open them all up. They're like coconut cashews, all these other things, a lot of good stuff. But I didn't eat anything. And I remember it was like for a while, it was like my third most viewed video. But the biggest comment was, "Why aren't you eating anything? Like we want to see you eat." So then I did another one, and I'm sitting there. I'm like, "Is this what you want to see?" So I'm shoving it into my face.
Is this what you want? Thank you, Brienne, for this awesome cake. Her website on Facebook is.
She's commenting.
Yes, Breeze BRE'(S) Sweet Treats New York. And my phone just
we're getting a message from the big giant head.
I think that might be from I think that might have been President.
Oh, okay.
Or Leah Thompson. Bree's Sweet Treats NY on Facebook. She has some awesome cake. She has one that's like a Jameson bottle, and the roulette wheel.
Yeah, I gotta see
Oh
that.
my god,
Yeah.
dude, it's ridiculous. And a minion. She's got like a full stand-up.
Oh,
minion.
word?
Yeah.
Cool.
So you talk for 5 seconds, and I'm gonna cut into this cake. So.
All right.
No pressure.
No, listen, what are you kidding me?
This is what you do for a living.
This is if I love anything, I love the spotlight.
I
At
love
least I
cake.
do now. Apparently, during my graduation video, which from grammar school, which surfaced on Facebook, I looked very miserable. But then again, what 14-year-old wasn't miserable in life? So this would be maybe my third time eating something on camera. I think I may have this new. I think I found my new calling. I mean, look at me. So certainly, I'm no stranger to it.
What did I just do?
But Frank's having some issues.
Oh no! Oh my god!
Let's
Look at that.
Solid chocolate.
Oh yeah, and I
that.
believe
Oh my
she
god!
told me there's a little rum
Of
in it too.
all days to have a swollen wisdom tooth, this is going to be
God.
fantastic.
That's freaking ridiculous.
Okay.
The best is my daughter who made our logo.
Yes.
She was like, "Do I get a piece of cake?" I'm like, "Yeah, tomorrow," because she's asleep right now.
Well, hopefully.
Although she did tell me, she's like, "What do you do on your podcast?" So I'm like, obviously I can't tell her.
Yeah.
But I'm like, "Oh, we just talk about guy things." She's like, because her bedroom is right over there, above us.
Yeah.
She goes, "I do hear a lot of F words coming through the floor." I'm like, "Go to bed." So, to my daughter Juliana, who made our logo with the help from Anthony Rippo.
Yes.
Thank you. Oh my God, this cake looks ridiculous. Now I was told.
I'll take.
No, that's mine. Don't touch it. I get the
okay.
corner.
Wow.
There you go.
I don't remember you being as vicious at your wedding.
I don't think I ate my wedding cake. You got a fork?
No, I do now.
Okay, so here it is.
Wow.
Here it is, Brienne. Here we go. There's a little rum in it, too.
Ooh. I love
Why
rum
do you
raisin.
sniff it?
I wanted to see what
Okay.
it smelled like.
Rum is my favorite liquor. If anyone wants to drop off bottles, feel free. Now, I just realized something.
What?
We're eating chocolate.
Oh.
We're going to have to make sure our teeth, and we're live on the air. So
Okay,
we're
here
gonna
we
have to
go.
make sure-
Oh, she also said if you don't like it, lie. She
No,
said
she
that.
didn't say that.
It was one of her comments.
Oh, I didn't read that.
Oh, wow.
This is a good pod. I mean, this is ridiculous.
That's a... Oh.
This is a... There goes my diabetes. What happened? You dropped it on the chair?
Something fell out of my mouth. That's how good it is.
Is that your tooth?
No.
Hold on. Here comes a big piece. Aha.
Okay, here comes some of the... What would you call that? Frosting, I guess.
Oh, my God. This is the best cake I've ever eaten.
Oh, wow.
Uh-huh.
Oh, man.
Larry, you're single. Put away your toys and marry this girl so I can get cake.
Ooh, there's the rum.
Ooh. That is good.
That is...
Whoa,
that's good
I got
cake.
chocolate on my laptop. Brienne, thank you so very much. You are one of our greatest fans, and you're going to be getting tons of free plugs.
Absolutely.
If you decide to use her for your pastry, just let her know you got it. You heard it here first from the better half. We ate her. It's chocolate ganache. Oh, I love ganache.
I love saying ganache.
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 Let's put that down for now.
Don't you step on that. You could take half of this home.
Oh, yeah.
I'll wrap it up for you. Nothing like watching two grown men eating cake. Hey, you never know what you're going to get here on the Better Half podcast, okay?
Let me see. All right. No, you look good. All right, good. Very good.
Let me see.
I'm not showing you my teeth.
Show me. Okay, you good.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't have a napkin.
That wasn't weird, right?
No homo. It's 2018, okay? I identify as a fat guy eating cake. So,
I am a fat guy eating cake.
yes, you are. So,
Wait, hey!
Well, I didn't say nothing. It was a joke.
I'm getting out there.
Idea for a show. We get pizza from 10 different pizza places on Long Island, and we taste them all and rate them. I'm in. Thank you, Brian. Thank you. Very good.
No, truly, that's amazing.
That was
Yes.
thoughtful, sweet. Didn't have to do it. And let me tell you, when I picked this up after work at her house, and I was like, do I wait till I open it on air? I was like, no, I had to look at it. And I took a picture of it. I'm gonna put it on Instagram later, Facebook.
Yeah, it's funny. I'm gonna first of all, I want to say the Better Halt does rock. I want to pull the curtain back a little bit. Frank, you did text me earlier, like, because I knew something was coming, but you were like, "Do you want to see it?" And I really should have waited. I should have waited till right now to see it, because I love that instant reaction. We're like, "No, show." And when you texted me, I was like, "That is freaking awesome." So
my wife's quote was, "Holy shit, that looks awesome." So awesome. Thank you again. I mean, it's really, I'm touched.
No, yeah, me too. Us, we.
So, yeah, I'm not going to touch you though.
No. All right.
After the mics are off.
Well, whatever. At this point.
No, anyway, now coming up, we have things coming up.
Okay.
Yes,
yeah, let's do it.
We have guests coming up. Hopefully, we'll have some celebrity guests.
That'd be awesome.
Yes, but we'll settle for our friends first. If you want to be,
we'll deal with you assholes.
We're gonna work smaller to bigger. Okay.
That's what she said.
Hey-o. See how bad it sounds when I do it?
No, because you don't do it right.
Yeah, I know, right? All right, Eggman Man. I know I keep going back to Howard Stern. But anyway, no.
It's not like you do any other voices on this show.
No, I don't. We will be we'll be guest appearing on a podcast in July called Pinups, Cool Cats, and Comics with my friend Dennis. And I believe his co-host name is Teresa.
Okay.
And they're out of Huntington. They're on the I met Dennis in my improv class, which I took, which you're going to be taking. So,
yes, yeah, I'm looking forward to that.
They're part of the Village Connection Network, and they have a bunch of other podcasts. I just started getting into it. There are actually some pretty good podcasts on there. Okay. So check them out. The Village Connection Network. I believe they're on YouTube and Facebook. And Dennis's podcast, again, is Pinups, Cool Cats, and Comics. Really funny stuff. And look for us there. I believe it's July 18th.
Okay. Mark it on your calendars.
Mark it down. We're going to be going live from Huntington, New York. And they have a bigger
Village
following
Connection
than us, so
Network.
this couldn't help us. So.
Village Connection Network, meet the More of the Same Network.
Yeah.
Folks, it's going to be bigger than the Jetsons meet the Flintstones.
Not now. No.
What happened?
Restart required.
Uh-oh.
No, I still got to do old news.
Wait, on your phone? I mean, on your computer?
Yeah, no. Oh, crap.
You're supposed to update this before the show goes live. Are you rebooting?
No, I clicked X. By the way, I need a new computer.
Just throw it against the wall.
I think it's time, and you're gonna love this. I think it's time I bought a Mac.
Ooh.
Because my wife's, this is my second laptop. Mm-hmm. The same time my wife bought her Mac, mm-hmm. her Apple Book or whatever, and she still has it. It's slow because she doesn't clean it out. But I'm on my second one, and I hate this one. But I love you until the end of the show, so please don't die. If people are mentioning me in comments, I really can't see them right now because I don't want to lose the live feed, so I will check everything later. Where's your improv class? Well, since you asked, I took an improv class in Long Island called Long Island Improv out of Freeport. The host name is Michael, and it was probably the best 5 weeks of my life. I had such a good time. I made a lot of cool friends, and I learned a lot. A lot about improv. I'm going to be taking it again. And again, that's where I met Dennis, and we had a really, really fun time. We're actually trying to plan a get-together, not with the class, obviously, just a few of the guys getting together for a kind of like Frank dropped the ball. I didn't drop no ball. Jim.
Where you at?
I'll find you, man. And really good time. Again, it was a 5 week class. Really good price. It was $125.
That's not bad at all.
No, it was fantastic. 2 hours every Sunday.
Not bad at all.
And he has fall and spring sessions, but in the summer he's going to have a few classes. If you check his website, longislandimprov.com, really good time. Really had a lot of fun. Moving on.
Moving right along.
How much time?
We've been going for 5 hours, 55 minutes.
Okay. So
it's a marathon, folks.
Anything you want to share before we go into old news?
No, not.
I'm having another piece of
right
cake.
now. Not right now. I just always tune into the other shows every Tuesday. The Retro Gamers podcast. The next few weeks, actually, we'll have some guest hosts because Anthony's touring the world.
He's in Japan again?
Actually, no. He's probably right now literally in the air to Italy.
Italy?
Where actually that's for his vacation. He's actually taking vacation.
He's taking vacation in Italy.
Yeah. Well, he's Italian.
Whatever.
So I'm gonna have we had again the PS Midnight Cast helped out this past Tuesday where we talked about Double Dragon the movie, and
Is that the one with Alyssa Milano?
yes.
Who's the boss now?
Now who's the boss?
Damn it! I still get that wrong every single time.
And we talked about nostalgia video games and everything, and I got a couple other guest hosts lined up for the next couple of weeks. Also, tune in every Friday to the Yin and the Yang podcast with Anthony Chu, where I co-host with him, where we talk about mixed martial arts, UFC.
You might just get chewed out.
Wrestling, yeah. You want to hear two people yell at things, works out, and, our interns are imbeciles, and we like that. So check out all the shows on the More of the Same network. Of course, you can find them everywhere you listen to podcasts, YouTube, and of course, just search for them for Facebook as well and like those pages. And that's my marketing ploy.
Good stuff. Good stuff.
Wild stuff.
That was your Carson? I could probably do a better Carson.
I am not good at voices.
I'm trying to work on some impressions. I wish I knew some.
You don't. You bring nothing to the table.
Nothing.
You're terrible.
I was trying to do like a Donald Trump, but I couldn't get it. Bigly.
Better off with a Donald Duck.
No, that one hurts my throat. That's what she said.
Ooh.
You ready for some old news?
Old news.
Old news.
Get off my lawn!
Okay, so for those who just joined the podcast for the first time, we have a segment called Old News. And the reason why it's usually old news is because we record one week and we air it the next. So by the time you listen to it, it's old. And I'm old, so I'm always complaining. So, but there's a theme to our old news. It is usually
some maniac from California, Florida.
Relationship themed. So, keeping with the whole married single podcast theme thingamajig. So anyway, and Larry, of course, always like to read the title and then we try to guess what state it's from. So,
which is usually either California or Florida.
Or Florida, right? Or somewhere in the UK. So,
oh yeah, that's right. We did.
Okay, so, well, the title is going to give it away right away. So,
that's right.
Woman accused of open mouth kissing child.
Who?
At the Jacksonville Jazz Festival.
Ho! Jacksonville. Well, there's a few different Jacksonvilles. I'm going to
Springfield.
Springfield. It's a hell of a town.
Shut up.
Schoolyard up and the shopping mall's down. I'm going to say Florida.
That's right.
All
Ding,
right.
ding, 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 ding. Okay.
Boy, open mouth.
Open mouth kissing child at the Jacksonville Jazz Festival.
How engulfed was this child into this other human being that the title had to mention it was an open mouth kiss?
I don't know, but this woman's face.
Ooh.
If you people look for www.news, the number 4, jax.com, you will be able to find this woman's face looks like Rocky Dennis's face hit a brick wall. And she's not smiling in the picture. Am I wrong?
Oh,
yeah,
okay. No.
Okay, Emily Riker, 29, charged with lewd and
Letitia.
Alexa, say this word. Lascivious conduct. Jacksonville, Florida. A woman was arrested at the Jacksonville Jazz Festival after a witness told Jacksonville police she open-mouth kissed a child in a stroller.
Oh!
Excuse me a second. Excuse me 1 second.
Oh man. What?
News 4 Jax learned Wednesday. Emily Riker, 29, of Orlando, was arrested Saturday night. A witness told police Riker was interacting normally with the child, according to the police report.
No, what's considered normal, first of all?
Suddenly, the witness told police she saw Riker open-mouth kissing the child on his mouth.
Oh.
The witness then said she yelled at Riker to stop and get away from the child.
Hey, you! Get your damn hands off of him!
Turn around, McFly! What was it, Calvin Klein?
Turn around and walk away.
Calvin! It always comes back to Leah Thompson. Why don't you contact us, Miss Leah Thompson?
I think he took his wallet.
The responding officer observed no injuries to the child and
Well,
said,
how could he get injured with an
and
open
said
mouth
he
kiss?
appeared to be acting normal. I love these digital reporters. That's what he's described as. Nick Jones, digital producer.
Nick Jones. Da!
Crime fighter Nick Jones. Riker was Baker acted and charged with lewd and
I'm sorry, back that up. Was what?
Baker Act. It must be some law. The Baker
How
Act.
many times has this happened that they
I
had
had
to create a special
I'm going to
law?
look up Baker Act. Hold on. Baker Act. Slow.
Well, I mean, I may have got a little lockjaw during an open mouth kiss, but how you know?
The
how could he
Baker
get
Act
injured?
allows for involuntary examination, what some call emergency or involuntary commitment. It can be initiated by judge, law enforcement officials, physicians, or mental health professionals. There must be evidence that the person possibly has a mental illness.
Yeah.
Oh, so they're committing this bitch.
Yeah. Happy
Riker
mental
was
health
Baker
month.
Act in charge with lewd and lascivious conduct.
Fictitious.
Record shows she is a transient with a history of mental health issues. Okay, stop.
This is
Why would you let a transient near your child
this
in
is
a stroller?
red flags all over the place.
Florida. What?
I mean, look, I know it's 2018. You know, transient, gay, lesbian. You can be whatever you want.
Transient
but
means
I mean,
they're a bum.
I'm sorry. Okay. Sorry.
Such a douche. Did you really?
I'm sorry.
Oh, good God. Go to sleep.
Go to work. Let's go to school tomorrow. Guess what word I learned yesterday? Transient.
Lascivious.
Lascivious. Wow, that is. Now, did they get her side of the story?
No.
It's always fun to hear the wacko side of the story.
The comments. Can we just talk about the comments?
Sure.
First comment. Bill Clinton is going to follow his buddy Harvey Weinstein in prison.
What?
Nothing to do with that. Second one. This poor child. Disgusting.
Okay. Agreed.
Whose baby was it? So weird.
Yeah, was it her kid?
I don't think so. She looks like her whole family does a lot of open mouth kissing. I saw this crazy there. She was not acting normally. I would not have let her near
of
me,
course.
nor any child.
The one witness.
She was dancing around like she thought she was hot stuff and had dirt smeared on her
Looking
face.
for some hot stuff, baby.
Liberals. I love these comments.
That's so stupid.
Yeah, that's all.
Wow. Okay.
Okay, so that's a good one.
That's nuts. You know, while we were doing the old news, we started to get old news.
We did?
Someone submitted an old news.
Oh, well, I can't. I can't
oh,
do
okay.
it,
All right. No
so-
problem. We can always talk about it
I cannot
next
believe I'm
next time.
sitting here watching this. They let you have technology. Well, you could just click off it, Mr. Raymond. Bye-bye.
Wait, that was a comment for us?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Mike Young?
When you
Hi.
when you spend all this money, you can do whatever you want.
Yeah. All right. Well, all right, Jim, we'll get to yours. Didn't a celeb get in trouble for kissing her kid? Yes, Glenn. That was the lesbian comedian who was on Roseanne. What the hell? She kissed a little kid. What was her name?
Sarah Gilbert?
No.
Oh, you said comedian. I'm sorry.
Paula Pound. No, Paula Poundstone. No, not that.
No.
It was Paula Poundstone, but she wasn't on Roseanne. I'm thinking the other one who was on Roseanne, who I can't stand with her big two goofy teeth.
Wow. Oh, this is gonna bug me now.
right,
but
don't
I don't
worry
remember
about
that story though.
All right, don't worry. Cool story, bro. Okay, next old news. Okay, again.
Old news.
You're gonna have to guess the state.
I'm gonna say Euphoria.
Okay, well,
Oh,
the title. The title's getting me. Man caught masturbating tells officers he's Captain Kirk. I must
Look,
get back to the Enterprise.
local celebrity William Shatner was caught today.
Clearwater, Florida.
Clearwater, no way.
Police say a man
Oh,
caught.
man.
Police
I
say
had family living down there.
you related to this guy.
Probably.
Yeah. Police say a man caught masturbating at a Clearwater, Florida bus stop told them he was Captain Kirk. Clearwater police were called to a bus stop on Gulf to Bay Boulevard around 11:20 a.m. Monday for a
in the
report of a
morning.
lewd and lascivious. Lascivious. Responding officers say they found a man sitting on a bench, touching himself under his shorts. In a arrest report, police noted it was obvious the man was masturbating. When officers asked what he was doing, the man told them, "Scratching myself."
Okay.
Legitimate
Scratch
excuse.
myself very fast.
After the man was arrested for disorderly conduct, police asked him to identify himself. The arrest report states the man told police his name was James Tiberius Kirk.
Oh, that's amazing.
Full name of the fictional character Captain Kirk from Star Trek. We must get back to the Enterprise. You're killing our people.
Ah.
God damn it, Jim.
That is balls.
Yeah.
If I was a cop and someone said, "What's your name, sir?" James Tiberius Kirk. You're free to leave.
Kirk out. Police say they later discovered the man's real name is James Bundrick.
Oh, he was close. All right. So
Bundrick Kirk.
He was close.
The 56-year-old man is now also facing a charge for providing a false name or identity to law enforcement. They're just racking up those charges.
They have no fun down in Florida.
Comments? No comments. James, man, you go from being the captain of the Starship Enterprise in the 27th century or something. I don't know. I'm not a Trekkie. To masturbating on a bench in Florida.
Yeah, you know what? Sometimes life just gets in your way.
Where did it all go wrong? Spock, Bones.
At least he kept it in his pants.
Yeah. Now this one is local news.
Good Lord, how many do we have for our anniversary?
We have 3.
Supposedly, there's
wait, no.
We had some of our comments on our side coming in as well. So it looks like some stuff happened.
I'm actually missing
in Port Jeff as well.
That's the one I was looking for. For some reason, it's not.
It disappeared?
Yeah.
Oh.
I don't know. I have to find it now.
Maybe that one was Next Generation.
Hold on. Let me read this one. This is also similar to what happened in Port Jeff. So, hold on. Getting there. Why is it not loading?
Please hold. Da 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 da.
Stop that. Okay.
Here we
this
go.
one is from the Irish Mirror.
I did.
Okay, where is it? Where's the article? It was here a minute ago.
They erased it because they knew we were doing this segment.
Anyway.
Sorry.
Hold on.
I redlined on that one.
Where the hell's the article? It was just here.
It was just here.
Okay, James Tiberius Kirk.
That's awesome.
The title of the article is here.
He was wanking on his Enterprise.
All right. Guess what? That's going to have to be reloaded.
Full
here we go.
Oh, all right.
Okay, and it's video footage of it. If you go to the irishmirror.ie, www.irishmirror.ie, and it's called Classy Couple. Oh, this computer's so fucking slow. Couple having sex at a bus stop caught on camera by revolted woman having her tea. I love this. Warning, graphic footage.
Ooh, they have film of it?
A couple caught on camera having sex at a busy bus stop in broad daylight have ended up
That's rude,
in court.
Broad.
Carol Taylor, 49, and Alan Severn, 41, were filmed having sexual intercourse at the shelter by a shocked resident living nearby while she was having her tea. It was the Queen.
Oh my,
Meghan, and then Harry. The footage shared by thousands on social media in August last year showed Brazen Taylor and Severn in the act as traffic passed by on the busy road. A court was told yesterday how a nearby resident on Victoria Road, Kirkby, in Ashfield Notts,
I don't want my doggies watching,
heard the pair being noisy.
Wow.
At 7:45 p.m. on August 1st and thought they were drunk.
Good for them.
Dash cam captures... Oh, no, wrong one. Sorry. Emma Cornell, defending... I guess she's their lawyer. Defending...
How?
Told Mansfield Magistrates Court's Notts. I guess that's the county. How the pair were in a relatively new relationship and had been drinking before the offense took place.
Offense? How bad
Prosecutor Robert Carr said they engaged in oral sex, first performed by Miss Taylor and then attempted by Mr. Severn.
That's what they all say.
Attempted. I mean, that must be hard at the angle at a bus stop.
I guess, you know.
A short time after Miss Taylor took her trousers down, exposing her bottom, and then they started to engage in sexual intercourse that went on for about 10 minutes.
Good for him.
The court was told how police were called in a subsequent interview. Taylor declined to answer. Yeah, declined to answer questions while Severn denied the offense. Didn't happen. Oh, we have video. No, you don't.
Wasn't me.
That's not me. You sure?
Somebody banging at the shelter.
Liar.
It wasn't me.
Lie. Tattletale. Miss
Lies.
Cornell.
Fake news.
Miss Fake News. Oh, that was good. I should
not
keep
bad.
doing that.
That's not bad.
Yeah, I got to
keep
try
practicing.
that. Miss Cornell told magistrates that they weren't seeking to upset or offend. Well, really, no. I agree.
We wanted to make it a beautiful thing.
They were just consummating their new relationship.
They were just banging.
They were in their own. They were in their own little world and behaved as they did.
Oh, little world.
It is something they regret. Footage was posted on social media and picked up by national newspapers. They want to assure you, through me, that they won't repeat this offense.
Because she thought it was so bad.
Oh, wait, it's not done.
Oh.
Probation officer Raquia Bono said Taylor had been drunk and could not remember what happened, but that one thing led to another. That'd be a great defense. You know, one thing led to another, and now they're dead.
Yada, yada, yada.
And I got sex
Don't
at a
sit
bus
on
stop.
that bench in the shelter.
Presiding Magistrate Keith Ward said, it certainly goes beyond exposure. This shows total disregard for the general public while in drink. I guess while drinking.
Oh, okay.
Well, where else are you going to do your drinking? In the general public.
It's true.
You played an equal part in this offense, so we have 2 sentences, but we think the sentences are equal. Taylor and Severin, both from Kirkby, admitted outraging public decency. English people are weird. No
Wait, this
offense.
wasn't on Long Island?
No, this is in Ireland or England.
Oh, that's right. I'm sorry. I thought
I didn't get to that article
Okay.
yet.
That's what happens when the bus is late.
Yeah, they were both given
I
12
gotta start
month
paying attention to this.
They were both given 12-month community orders, and Severin was ordered to carry out 150 hours of unpaid work, while Taylor was made. So you're a slave. Was made
Wait,
to complete.
he had to work but not get paid?
It's probably
Restitution.
like work program. Like
I got you. I got
probation.
you.
You know, clean the side of the highways. You know,
use the arm stump. This is the wrong story, people.
Unpaid work, while Taylor was made to complete 20 rehabilitation activity days. They were each ordered to pay £170 in costs and surcharges.
Oh man, that's heavy.
You're the worst. Charlotte Harrison, here's the tattletale. 20 took the video from her home while trying to eat her
20.
While trying to eat her tea in August last year. How do you eat tea?
I don't know, but at 20, man, I would have paid to keep watching.
I would have been like,
I would have been
I would
kirking
have
it the whole
joining.
time.
Hey, you want a room? Come on in. Speaking in August last year,
Don't need the goggles.
Speaking in August last year, Charlotte said, I was just sat in my front room eating my tea when I looked out and couldn't believe my eyes. Literally, opposite my house, the pair were having sex without a care in the world. Yeah, don't be hating.
And after my 3rd cup of tea, I decided to make a phone call.
It was revolting. It put me off my food.
Oh, please.
Oh, stop
You're
it.
20. Come
my
on.
dad rang the police, who turned up and had a word with them.
We rang the Bobbies, and they showed up.
Wait, this is the last line of the article. It's the best line. I think they missed their bus, but they got a later one. Well, thank God.
Thank
God they
goodness.
got home. Thank God they got home. So
That's what
thank
means
you,
the most.
Ireland or England, or wherever the hell that was from. So yeah.
Oh my God, amazing. Good stuff.
Right now I'm punching in bus stop sex.
Bus stop sex. That sounds like a song.
Homeless. Here we go. Hopefully.
Something to do with a one-armed man recently at a bus stop. That's what everyone keeps talking
No,
about.
that was The Fugitive.
Oh, okay.
I didn't kill my wife. I don't care. All right, Tommy Lee Jones, relax. You're a little tense. Okay, here's the last piece of news.
All right.
From here on Long Island. Now, some of you might have seen this video because I know I saw it a bunch of times. Homeless man and woman had sex at a Suffolk bus stop. If you haven't seen the video, Google it. Because let me tell you, it is worth it. When she falls on her face, it was hysterical.
Does he keep going?
Well, he grabs it back up.
Okay,
and
good.
He goes until some cock blocker comes on a bike and goes, honey, what are you doing to yourself? The best is, in the video, there's a man next to them sitting at the bus stop just waiting for the bus going, what the hell's going on here? They're all a bunch of transients. Port Jefferson Station, Long Island, New York. A homeless man and woman were caught on a cell phone camera apparently having sex at a bus stop last Friday afternoon. Police say the incident occurred at a bus stop in Port Jefferson Station on May 4th around 4 p.m., just in time for rush hour traffic.
Yeah, there you go. If you're going to put on a show, might as well get as many people as
They
possible.
were not pretty. In a 2.5-minute cell phone video, too graphic to show, The woman can be seen with her lower body exposed.
Well, how else are you going to do it?
Bunt exposed. The man is behind her. Yeah. Then she falls to the ground. She literally falls on her face. The video shows the woman trying but failing to pull her pants up. The man pulls the woman to her feet and appears to have sex with her. A third man is just standing next to them.
Eating a sandwich.
He was like, I don't know, he was like choreographing it or something.
What are you going to do? At that point, honestly, what could you do?
Yeah, passenger shame them? Hey, you just stop that. Come on, seriously?
This is happening. Might as well just let it happen.
The 32-year-old woman was arrested Wednesday and charged with public lewdness. Suffolk police say she was not mentally incapacitated or physically helpless at the time. They say she consented to having sex with the man. Police are still searching for the man in the video.
Oh.
News 12 asked Anthony Zenkis, the Director of Education for the Victims Information Bureau of Suffolk, VIBS, to watch the uncensored version of the video. He was like, no problem.
Throwing on the pile of tapes over there.
He says the woman looks like she's being victimized. Now, I saw the video. She was totally into it. She was totally drunk.
I mean, I was going to say, too, but, well, all right. See, there, be careful. He's kind of contradicting yourself.
She can't walk. She can barely keep her balance. She had to be helped up, said Zenkis. People who are homeless are often victims of exploitation, victims of trauma. They need help. Fights. They need services. Remember those bum fights?
Remember bum fights? Remember that?
The Suffolk County Police Department told News 12 that the woman did not fit the criteria of a person who was not capable of giving consent. So, and of course, the comments.
Well, this guy supposedly only had one hand.
Yeah, that's right. No, you're right. Now I do remember that.
So how did he pick her up?
I guess he used his stump.
He stumped her.
They called him old Stumpy.
Boy, I guess that worked in his favor and hers.
Okay, so
they're not old gems.
The comments. Wow. This, along with MS-13, things have really changed in Long Island since I've been there. I'm glad I'm in Manhattan now. Yeah, you went so far to Manhattan. I love this. This guy's name is Joe Duct Tape. I'm thinking it's not his real name. It's not rape if she forces herself on guys for drugs. It's called HIV blending.
Ooh, what?
Ooh. She was another one. She was obviously drunk or high, just trash. All four of them. Four. She needs to get sober, not some wasted services. Pretty harsh, dude.
Yeah. Who are the other two?
Your police department might benefit from some education in victim services. Wrong. Okay. Oh, yeah, poor thing. They're all human trash. I love the comments. How hard is a one...
Uh-oh.
How hard is a one-handed black guy to find? He was black, the guy.
Obviously.
And she was white.
And he only has one hand.
One hand. So they call him Lefty. And here we go. Thank Trump. Yeah, because it's his fault.
What?
Okay. Oh, God. Okay. I don't know what this means. I'm not using the woman's name, but there's no such thing as a non-racist FBI agent. Actually, the CIA infiltrated the FBI, DEA, local police. They keep the gubs, drugs, jails humming and keep that 1860 tension for God knows what reason.
The Illuminati.
Long Island, a great place to live and just getting better by the day. That's why I left. Thank goodness. I get it. You moved to Manhattan. We get it. Says it was his girlfriend. Laughing my ass off. This is too funny. It's not funny. It's not funny. She's getting took advantage of.
Ooh.
Raindrops, drop top, effing you that at the bus stop.
The
next one's the best one.
We got a comment on ours. Chubbs, he could have just tapped it in. Tap it in.
Yeah, you have to read the... My favorite part was when the other dude came over at the end after the black guy went skeet, skeet, skeet all over the fat pig's back and gave that fat pig a hug and put his hand right on the black dude's you-know-what.
What?
A good passerby, a good Samaritan came by on a bicycle, and he was like, you could tell he was like, what are you doing, honey? You're disrespecting yourself. The guy finished, apparently, and he just puts his hand around it, and it was like, ew, he touched the jizz.
Oh, man.
Okay, this guy's a local. Oh, please, these folks are fixtures along the bus routes in Coram, East Setauket, and PJ, Port Jeff. Do you people who believe she's incapable of consent believe he or their sidekick are? This is their standard state of being. They once frequented the bus stop in Coram near Home Depot. They'd seldom travel, but would wander towards the Middle Island. This is really going local here. Some of the faces have changed, but it's been this way since Caldor was there.
Caldor, take me away.
Well said. So true. Calgon, yeah.
It was like the lady around here who waits at the bus stops dancing.
You've seen that lady?
I've seen her a few times. I've seen her a few times.
She's apparently like a... she's apparently like a fixture. Apparently she lives in Merrick.
Oh,
and I wish I was as happy as this woman. Jesus Christ.
I know.
But she's a whack job. And then we have the other guy who rides around in Santa Claus outfit with shorts.
I haven't seen him yet.
Oh, he drives up and down on a bike on Monterey Avenue.
In high school, in Rockaway, I think, there was a guy. Everyone used to call him Muscles because he would just stand in the middle of the street.
He was skinny.
No, he was old. He was in shape, but he was older. But he just stand in the middle of the street,
fat guy tiny,
posing. He would just show his muscles.
Okay,
and just be like almost like Hulk Hogan it the whole time.
We had a guy in Sheepshead Bay growing up named Disco Freddy. And
Disco Freddy.
He would walk up and down Sheepshead Bay Road with like a little transistor radio, but like right in the middle of the road, right? And like I remember when I got my license, he's passed now, but he would.
I tell you, he did.
What the hell was that? I have to question you sometimes.
It was from Family Guy.
Oh, okay. I see her in Balmore all the time. Yeah, the lady, she just dances everywhere.
You should be dancing.
I have a video. I just recently took a video of her.
You did? Yep.
On
I saw her like a couple days after
my
you
kids
posted
were
that.
cracking up. They're like, I go, that's a crazy person, Jules. So
do not grow up to be like that.
So,
alrighty. Good stuff. Good old news.
Yeah.
And I like the comments that were coming in.
We have a lot of comments coming in. Yeah, we have. We're down to like. I remember your mom. I remember Disco Freddy. See? What? No.
I don't ever remember hearing about Disco Freddy.
Oh yeah, I'm just trying to catch up on some of these comments here.
I'll do that when I go home.
What?
And yeah, I saw some of my friends were commenting. I am very tired.
Larry stays up so late. Thus is late for me. Can't sleep tonight.
I slept 15 hours on Saturday.
Talk about Buzz Killington. Wait, I want to find Jim. I am scrolling there. Jim gave us a
Burger King.
So I want to find it. Hold on.
My cousin
he gave us an old news. So no.
Hey, South Korea. Hello from South Korea.
Hey, it's Rippo.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's Rippo from South Korea.
What the hell is he doing in South Korea? I thought he was
Jim,
going to Italy.
Can you send that link again?
Well, that was a hell of a detour.
I thought you were going to Italy for your vacation. What the hell, man? Are you
Run!
South Korea. Say hello to Rocket Man.
Wait, is he the one setting up the meeting?
Ripple. Oh my God! Are you actually setting up the meeting between Trump and Rocket Man? Layover in South Korea. Ooh, that sucks. Is it dark to the left and bright to the right?
Upper Uncton, Lower Uncton.
Uncton. That's from
Married with Children.
Married with Children.
I'm sorry. What's your favorite line from Married with Children?
Okay, Peg.
Best insult ever. I think I may mention it here before.
Shh, it's a secret.
Peg walks in. And she's like, you miss me, Al? Al goes with every bullet so far.
I just liked when he took Christina Applegate's dates and slammed them against the wall.
Yeah, absolutely. So. And the whole set would shake.
Yeah. Come on, Jim. I'm waiting for that.
It's there. Just keep scrolling
I can't find it.
Scroll.
I can't think I was missing a hand. That's almost a good.
I have all my appendages, and look at me.
Sandra Bernhard. Yes, that was who I was thinking of. She was in Roseanne, but it was Paula Poundstone.
Oh, okay.
So,
yeah, Sandra Bernhard's she hit every tree on the way down.
Here we go. Burger King and drinks gallons of what? This is from WorldNewsDailyReport.com. Oh my God, this man looks like a giant thumb.
Oh my God!
He's got no fucking neck.
Oh,
okay.
He's a Batman villain.
Go to WorldNewsDailyReport.com right now. May 23rd, 2018. I think it's May 23rd. No, not May 23rd. It's man breaks into a Burger King. Man breaks into a Burger King and drinks gallons of deep frying oil. Florida man found an extreme way to cheat on his diet last night.
Wait a minute. How does that work?
He broke into a closed fast food restaurant and drank more than 25 gallons of used oil from the deep fries. This can't be real. The Miami Police Department received a call for a break-in at a Burger King restaurant.
Miami. That's where the zombie was.
and some officers were on site in a matter of minutes. Upon arriving at the restaurant, they found 510-pound... What do you think his name is?
I'm going to say Thumberson.
Romeo. Romeo.
Of course.
Yeah. Romeo Carter.
Sweet Romeo.
Okay. The man looks like this.
No,
with
really.
Goatee.
Yeah.
And really, really short hair. Oh, wow. Romeo Carter chugging down oil directly from the deep fryers. This guy's got to be mentally ill. The 41-year-old man has already ingested dozens of gallons of cooking. The human stomach can't hold that much.
His probably could.
Yeah, it's probably stretched to capacity. But was still drinking it with an apparently unquenchable thirst. Got some fries. He was arrested on the site and accused of burglary, criminally trespass, theft by unlawful taking, and criminal mischief. Mr. Carter was released on bail this afternoon as they rolled him out of the jail, and he briefly met with the Miami. He took an interview with the Miami Inquirer to explain his ordeal.
I wash myself with a rag on a stick.
Quote, I'm going to do it in a voice. I'm going to do it in a voice that I think he sounds like.
Okay. Oh, boy. There's a lot of condensation on my cup.
My wife's put me on a tofu and raw vegetable diet, and I couldn't take it anymore. I waited till she was asleep, and I went to the restaurant to get a couple of burgers, but it was closed. I was starving and depressed, and I totally lost it. Wow. Mr. Carter faces a total of 35 years in jail.
Wow.
But he's already offered to pay for all the damage
Breaking
he caused.
into a BK?
And Burger King could possibly agree to a settlement and accept to drop the charges. If the charges are maintained, he is expected to appear in the Miami-Dade County Courthouse on May 8th. Oh, I need an update.
Stay tuned. This will be our first follow-up. Maybe we can get him on the podcast.
You know what? Honestly, it's not an impossibility. How hard is it to find a Romeo Carter in Miami-Dade County?
900-pound man, yeah.
Surely, if you're going to cheat on a diet, you should at least do it by eating something which tastes good. I wouldn't want to be there when all that oil comes back up.
Ooh. Yeah, it's going to hurt on the way out.
Okay, I'm saving this one. We're contacting this guy. Oh, my God. I at least would have went with the shakes, like the chocolate shakes.
True, yeah,
The machines were probably off at that
Well, at that point, I don't think he cared.
But, I mean, there is a deep freezer in there that I'm sure, he could have... You go for the oil? Why not go for, like, the Whopper or the Whopper Jr.?
Lunch lady Doris, do you have any grease?
Lunch lady.
Yes, we do. Then grease me up, woman. Okie dokie.
Simpsons.
There we go.
How old are you?
Simpsons are 30 seasons old.
Yeah, but, like, who quotes The Simpsons besides Cowabunga, dude?
Because The Simpsons were good up until about season 12.
The Simpsons were bad the first two seasons.
Yeah, agreed.
They made it about Homer instead of Bart.
You want some Frosty Shakes, boy? Yeah, Dad. That's when he had that weird voice. I love you. Me too, Dad. It's like at the end of the first season of Married with Children, where Peg and Al were actually like friends. Am I in the minority here, people?
You just, jump the shark.
When did it jump the shark? Curious.
Why you little, eat my shorts. Offer him a free BK dinner. He looks like when you screw up, you create a wrestler when you try to add your real face.
Yeah, I can see that.
I don't know what that means. It was vegetable oil. It was healthy. Right. Anyway, so that's my old news story. So,
very good. That's what we got.
I'm going to contact that guy, and we're going to have him as a guest. You think he knows what Skype is? He might eat the...
I'm done. Yeah. Be careful. Don't give him the cake.
We should send him Uber Eats to his jail cell.
That's going to be a lot of money.
Okay, then maybe we won't. I'll just get... You know what? We'll tell him if he interviews us, we'll mail him like a... Dude, it's totally worth $25. Mail him a gift card, $25 gift card to like Applebee's.
Or like Whole Foods. Maybe something to help him.
No. He's 510 pounds. There's no helping him.
You can come back from that.
No.
I'm hoping, because I have to come back from that.
Well, I was a former dietitian, so trust me, I know.
Just because you lost weight.
No, I was a nutritionist.
When?
Back in the 80s.
Who were some of your clients?
They're celebrities. I can't tell about it. doctor-client, patient confidentiality.
Doctor-client, who's that?
Doctor-patient confidentiality.
Doctor.
Bye, Rippo. Enjoy South Korea and Italy.
Have a good time.
Bring me something back. Since you bring everyone else something back from Japan or wherever else you go, and I get nothing from either of you.
Well, stop asking.
I don't ask. You should just give. I got a cake. I didn't ask for it. We got a cake. It's fucking good, too. I like gifts. I like swag.
You do. I know. Trust me, I know.
By the way, that commercial, that dad commercial, the Progressive commercial, why wouldn't, with the hat, he goes, why wouldn't I wear this hat? It was free.
Oh, yeah.
Best commercial ever. As I don't know if you could see, I have a row of hats up here.
Do you want a Korean magnet?
Sure. I'll take anything. Look at all the magnets I got on the fridge over there. A lot of good stuff. All right. This is done. Okay.
I think we've hit our mark. Yeah.
Yeah.
1 year in. We're done.
1 year in. Yeah. Okay,
all right.
so
this was good.
Happy anniversary.
Happy anniversary. Happy anniversary. Happy. Oh, you got me a gift?
Happy anniversary. Probably just woke my kids. That's okay.
That is amazing.
My wife's going to go, what the fuck was that noise? It's my New Year's
Your
Eve.
friend's not allowed to come over anymore.
Yeah.
Frank. This was good, though. This was a fun.
Yes.
I love doing these. This is our 4th live episode.
Live
from Studio 1A in New York City. So,
no, 2. Studio B, actually.
I know, but what studio was it? What studio is it from SNL?
Oh, I don't know. SNL sucks.
Yeah, it's not good anymore.
That was my dream, that to write for NSL.
Really?
Yeah.
NSL? I don't know what show that is.
SNL.
Okay. So is that like
NSL.
Fridays?
New Saturday Live. New Sunday Live.
So, thank you for joining us here for our 1 year anniversary retrospective of the longest airing podcast that was ever called The Better Half here on the More of the Same network. Wherever you listen to your podcasts, listen to us each and every other week.
You're killing me. You want to tell people where they could reach us?
If you got the money, you can reach wherever you want. You can find us on Facebook at the Better Half Podcast. Again, anywhere you listen to podcasts, check us out. Just do a search for the Better Half. We're on Spreaker, iTunes, iHeartRadio, hopefully soon Spotify. We're also on YouTube.
Come on, Spotify, get with it.
YouTube, check us out as well.
You could also access us through your Alexa, through the Spreaker skill.
Yep.
And also, we could reach us. Please email us.
Yes.
I mean, look, we got celebrities emailing
Look,
us. So why shouldn't you? And I'll read them on the air.
I'm kind of shocked Richard Dreyfuss didn't say anything to me when I met him.
Well, maybe he was just trying to make it like a surprise. I mean, But our email address is thebetterhalfpod@gmail.com. We're on Twitter at betterhalfpod1, the number 1, and Instagram now at thebetterhalfpod. You could reach me at Mess411 on Twitter.
And you can find me pretty much everywhere at More365, MOHR365.
And I think that's it.
Happy anniversary.
Again, happy anniversary. I look forward to the next 20 years. No. I don't like human contact. Oh, Larry, this is the gayest thing ever. I'm going to smash your face into that cake. Stop doing that. I lost my train of thought.
I look like I just broke into a Burger King.
Of course, good callback from 5 minutes ago. Again, thank you for your support. Thank you for all the emails, all the love. And I'm watching you hugging me on camera right now. And again, remember, please, we can't stress it enough. 5-star ratings and reviews.
Absolutely.
On iTunes. Share it, review it, love it. And remember, if we make it big, we're going to take some of you with us. I'm not saying who.
Some.
But if I am famous, I'm going to need a pastry chef.
And if you're hot, I just need.
Doom, boom, boom.